Alright, welcome back guys. This is Jay from the Crypto Ark channel, and today I'm going to be talking about x402, the AI agent tool to the trillions. We'll find out why. Alright, so what I'm going to be teaching you are a handful of x402 projects that you can capitalize on, right, to make some exponential gains. And why these projects have a strong potential for growth. And notice how I have $3 signs over there. There's a reason for that. Right, so before I get started, I just want to say this is for entertainment and educational purposes only, right? Nothing in this content, it should be taken as financial advice. You should always do your own research and consult a qualified professional before making financial decisions. Alright, so what exactly is x402? x402 revives an old internet idea called HTTP 402, which means payment required. Lets you pay instantly during web interaction, no credit cards needed. Alright? And so basically you get a prompt, you send the signed stablecoins, or maybe it could be some other crypto, and it gets verified automatically. Cool. Alright, so here's some stats that happened last year of October. So there was around like 500,000 transactions. Friday alone hit $240,000 in volume. And Thursday saw the most with 332,000 in volume. And around that time, the x402 ecosystem was worth around 180 million. Quite a lot. And that was just the teaser. And then right after that, they started building some more. So the x402 ecosystem has been more developed since. Alright, so reasons for its growth. It's built for AI agents with smart programs. Alright. And they basically act on their own. That's why it's called artificial intelligence. So x402 allows atomic payments, programmable rules, and wallets that work together on blockchains like Ethereum, Solana, Base, and plus more. Right now it's just mainly Solana and Base that are competing for the most volume, but as things progress, more blockchains are going to happen. And Base is on Ethereum. So it's a layer 2, so basically automatically Ethereum gets it, right? But of course, more blockchains will start adopting x402s on their AI agents, so more and more of them are going to be using it. And in the future, things are going to be like interoperable. There's going to be multi-chains, similar to how in a city, in order for you to get from one place to another, there's multiple ways for you to get there. There's like multiple roads for you to take, multiple routes. It's kind of like that. Right, and currently developers are using it to launch memecoins. So I have an example of memepewter over here, the red one right here, which is the first one, and then finpewter, which is the supposed younger brother. Similar stuff. I don't know too much about memepewter, but I do know a bit about finpewter because I was on this. I actually am on their Telegram chat as well, and in there I actually have a game, and I think top 10 people gets the prize pool, right? So gaming finance is going to be a huge thing in this new economy, guys. Right, moving on. So this is how x402 works. So imagine an AI bot needing data from the site. It gets a prompt, then pays it stablecoins, and right after that, it gets the data that it needs. No humans involved at all. So this beats the old method of using invoices, which can lead to disputes. Just like how credit card chargebacks slowed down early online shopping in the early 2000s. Right, so here I got a diagram on the step-by-step on how the old way or the current way works. So it's like a 5-step process right over here. Right, and somewhere in between you gotta log in and give your credit card, manually type it in, and do all that stuff. Which takes long. However, with x402, it's kind of like this. It gets a payment prompt, sends it the stable coin, and then it gets the product or service right away. That's it. Very quick. Alright, so some implications. This is the data that you want. Gartner predicts autonomous transactions could hit 30 trillion by 2030. So that's just like within 5 years. 5 years, guys. So x402 makes it possible letting AIs trade crypto or handle tasks without people. I mean, 30 trillion alone is like 10 times the amount of the current market cap of crypto right now. And most of that money is on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So just imagine, you get in now, right? Just hold. You can be, you can be enjoying a fraction of that 30 trillion. And some of these projects right over here, which I have listed down for you guys to make it a little bit easier. Okay, there's more of them. These are some of the ones that I'm looking at. Some of them I do have, some of them I don't. I would say half of them I have. Now, which ones I am, I'm not going to tell you. But anyways, AETH. It's basically an AI component marketplace using x402. So think of it as, let's say, a power-up for your AI agent. You want your AI agent to be able to do a certain something, you go there. Dreams, it's a facilitator. So it's a platform where users can build and interact with AI agents. And then you have Pay AI, similar to Dreams. It's a facilitator. It's an online marketplace for AI, right? And Sierra, this one is slightly bit more niche towards trading, but it still uses the x402. They also have a Telegram chat that allows you to scan the markets, and then it gives you data. It also gives you recommendations whether to take a long position or take a short position. Okay. TG Metrics, they've rebranded to Blips, right? Blips was actually an incubation product of theirs. It's basically like an information platform that gives you metrics. It's actually thanks to TG Metrics that I found AETH, okay, and capitalize on that. Alright, so, okay, let me go back to this one. So all these market caps over here, guys, it's below $1 million. They just started. Think about it, below $1 million, and in 5 years, 30 trillion is predicted to be. They're predicting around 30 trillion to move in just using AI agents alone, right? And that's just the volume. So imagine, let's say, 100 billion on one of these projects. Supposedly, if they survive, right? But even like 100 million market cap, from below 1 million market cap to 100 million market cap. That's theoretically around 100x if you were to look at it in terms of market cap, but price action actually differs. So it could be more than that, okay? That's what I want you guys to look at. Right, so here's some examples of how x402 can be applied. So picture a self-driving taxi paying for gas using stablecoin. Or it could be a change in, like a repair, change in tires, or maybe it needs data to find the best route to how to get from point A to point B. It could be using the whole x402 to pay for data, okay, using either stablecoins or other crypto. So historically, think of how PayPal in the early 2000s made online buying very easy. x402 can do the same thing, but this time it's for the AI and machines. Alright, so some expert opinions. Coinbase devs Kevin DeFeo and Lickenmer says Ethereum and stablecoins give AI atomic payments and programmable policies. Ucoin Ventures knows that there's been a wave of meme coin launching because of the x402. Yeah, I showed you guys 2 of them. Alright, so that's pretty much it. x402 is reshaping crypto payments, blending old internet ideas with new tech, right? But before I stop this, I'm going to show you guys some stuff. Okay, so here's a current standing the crypto market right now. I don't know why I'm having this. So, as you can see, it's just 3.1 trillion in market cap right now for the whole entire space. And what I showed you was in 5 years there's going to be 30 trillion in transaction volume with just the AI agents alone. So there's a lot of potential. So there hasn't been that much movements today. Alright, so just a couple days ago Bitcoin was trading around like 95k and then dumped down. There's been some news, but the news is just a small fraction of what influences it. One of the big influencers of market movement is actually these guys. big institutions right over here, especially this one, CME, Bitcoin Micro and Ethereum Micro, expires January 30th. I want you guys to pay attention to this on a monthly basis, so leading towards the end of the month, you usually see the crypto market starts going down. It's because of these guys. These guys are the biggest market makers right now, in my opinion. Alright, so they take profits for their clients, give it to their clients, and then when the new month starts, things start moving up again. It's been like that. Alright, and if you're someone that trades gold and silver, January 27 is a date you want to watch out for. And if you're a oil trader, January 29th. Alright, I think that's all I got for you guys. Alright, hope you like this video. Okay, press like, share, and subscribe.